All right, I just hit record, and this is virtual diary entry 2. It is May 18th, 2022, and not much has gone on. Today was actually an L day. I was talking about consistency yesterday and kind of starting anew, and I didn't hit anything on the hit anything on the nail. I didn't hit the nail on the head today. Whatever the saying goes, I didn't do it. Woke up later than my alarm clock, which was 7 a.m. Did get my workout in, missed my walk. Did hit some new weight on the hack squat, which felt great, and that's fine. But then we also didn't I didn't cook my food, and I didn't study Japanese. There's a reason why I didn't study Japanese. It's because I went on one of my friends' questionnaires podcast today, more like a podcast. It was an advice podcast on twitch.tv. Um, yeah, so I helped her out with that, asked for some advice. Not really advice that I needed, but advice that I wouldn't have mind listening to for the sake of content. So today was pretty much a fail. I would give today on a grading scale a 1 to 4. It would have been a 2, which is definitely a C, which isn't good at all. They say C's get degrees, but not when it comes to creating consistency in your life to progress towards the person that you want to be, or the best person that you'd want to be. So that happened today. Um, just really got my workout in. Not too productive at work today. I mean, I was productive, but it wasn't a productive day overall. I think for the company to give me the work that I need. Oh God, I have League of Legends on in the background, so you probably heard something. Let me just sign out of that. Okay. Anyways, you won't be able to hear anything in the background. Okay, we're actually good now. So yeah, that's about it. My day was pretty lackluster. Yeah, not too much going on. Actually, I was talking. There's one thing that I have been wondering about for maybe the last 6 months to a year, and it is faith, and just not even faith in like a higher deity or a faith that is tied to religion, but just having faith of something that's metaphysical outside of your own that ties you and keeps you grounded. It's something that I don't have, but it's something when I see other people have, regardless of the religion or regardless of whatever their spirituality is. They seem very anchored, and they seem like they understand some sort of purpose in their life. And that's just, as I was discussing last entry, I just don't have. So I have been thinking about dabbling into some elements of spirituality to see whether or not I can hone myself in a manner that is conducive to success and the person who I believe I could be, but don't know if it's even possible to become. Uh, so oddly enough, today I'm grabbing my coffee. There's this guy that lives in my apartment building, and we're talking, having coffee, and I don't know what I said, but I don't think I alluded to him then saying, "Hey, man, I'm a part of a Bible study. If you want to be a part of it, and if you want to come," and then he literally articulated everything I just said about how he was just going through the motions of life, and he was disconnected from God, and once he started reconnecting, he felt like he didn't have this emptiness and this very, I want to say, non autonomous way of just going throughout his day and just getting everything done. And he's really starting to strive. He's also the guy that he's pretty motivating. He's been kind of following what David Goggins does with running. None of the super marathon stuff, but I think there's this 4x4x48 thing that he did that David Goggins did recently. Don't quote me on that. I don't know exactly what it is or what it's called, but it's super intense. He runs about a half marathon. I think 3 out of the 7 days of the week, which is really cool. And he's gonna be prepping for an actual marathon. I think it's in Dallas, which is spectacular, right? And I think it takes a lot of resolve and mental fortitude to be able to even be able to stay consistent to work your way to said um milestone. I believe running a marathon is a milestone, especially on an athletic feat. And he's trying to do it in record time, like 8 minutes, which is crazy. But I digress. So spirituality is something that I really want to hone into, and something that I have been looking at is Shinto, which is it's hard to explain. It doesn't seem, from what I've read on the internet, they would say it's the primary religion as well with Buddhism in Japan, but it seems less like a religion and more like it's weird. A perspective, but it's like when I say perspective, I mean it's like a perspective of the all-encompassing life, which I guess is religion as well, but it seems so different. Um that there aren't it seems as though there aren't really deities. It's weird. It's weird, but that's something that I have been um really interested in, maybe getting into something that I think might be beneficial for me. I don't know. I want to do more research, and I also have to find a way to be able to even practice and get myself exposed to it here in Texas. Uh, so we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. And maybe I'll be able to ground myself that way, because I know I'm a lost soul right now, as stated in my last journal. But it is what it is. It is what it is. We'll figure it out. Hopefully, we'll figure it out. 28, we'll figure it out. So, in order for me to get my student visa in Japan, I'm supposed to I'm supposed to be educated up until high school, check. Supposed to have all these other boxes, check. But the one box that I don't have checked is I have an intermediate family member who makes $30,000 a year and have $30,000 in their savings. I don't come from a very fortunate family. Well, I can't say it's non-fortunate. Don't get me wrong, but my family isn't the most uh well endowed, to say the least. So I don't hit that criteria, which is very unfortunate. I mean, I was gonna work full time there. I make well over $30,000 a year, and I'm very grateful for that. My parents do as well. Well, I think my mom does for sure. I know my mom does for sure. But it's just that savings account hindrance. So I'm trying to figure out a way to be able to, I don't know, try to get past that so I can go to this Japanese language school, which is what I'm trying to do. I know that's where my life is directing me, so I have to figure out a means to an end, to be able to make 30 grand and give it to one of my parents so that they can hold on to it. And to be honest, I'm not too big on money, so I would probably just say, hey, y'all can keep on. You can just keep it. I don't care, because this is helping me chase my dreams. Um, Not my dreams, but my primary motivation right now, which I would consider a dream because I'm dreaming about it. I'm longing for the day that I could get accepted and go to this school. Um, so that's that. Music is still the same. I don't know. I'm not going to touch on music every single day. I don't even know why I said that. There's something else that I wanted to talk about that was on the top of my mind, but I just couldn't think. I just don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. My hair's fucking wacky, dude. Look at this shit. Oh my god. But I love it. This is like who I am. I feel my most natural when my hair looks like this. And when I'm not manicured, when I'm not clean cut, which I will have to be because my grandmother is getting inducted into the American Nurses Hall of Fame, and I am going to go to her ceremony. So I have to look my best to impress the people who are very pretentious at these ceremonies. So yes, that's about it. Uh, yeah, I don't know. There's not much else that happened today. I don't think. There is something that I wanted to talk about, but I think I must have covered it. So this might just be a very short entry. Truth be told, very short entry. Um, Let me think. Huh. I was very unproductive. Spiritualization and how it can relate. My current troubles of being able to try to get a student visa in Japan. anime convention at the end of July that I'm going to. I'll talk more about it closer to it, but I'm just trying to figure out what I'm trying to cosplay as. I was trying to think Mugen from Samurai Champloo, and yeah, I he'd be really cool, very easy, and I have an afro and he does too, so let's get it. I think that's about it for today. I know I'm gonna what's it called? I'm gonna shut off the camera and then be like, oh fuck, that's what I wanted to talk about. But yeah, oh, there's one thing that I did want to say is that um yeah, we failed yesterday too about a journal entry a day because technically my journal entry uploaded at like 12:01 this morning, so technically it wasn't really a proper upload. But maybe this is episode one. I mean, not episode one, but journal entry one, and the last journal was journal zero, like a pilot for an episode, like for a series. No, I just failed. I just failed. But going forward, we will not fail. Oh, dude, I have this pinched nerve in my neck. It's been killing me. Every day I wake up and I ask myself, if you could play sports your whole life all over again, would you do it? And the question is no, man. I would hope that I would have found some mentor that was like, hey, longevity is key. Let's get you into yoga. Let's get you into stretching. Let's get you into the weight room for functional strength. And let's just leave it at that. Calisthenics, something just like that, instead of me having to go through sports to find some sort of physical activity and some sort of physical catalyst to get me out of obesity as a child and also to find some sort of structure in my life. Oh, my body's a mess. And if modern medicine doesn't advance to a point where we can repair this nerve in my neck, we can repair my knees, we can just give me a whole new body. I'm 28 and it feels like my body's 40. I'm going to be in a lot of trouble come 40 or 50. I won't be able to walk. Uh, yeah, but that's about it. I'm still not really good at looking at the camera. I'm also still not good at not saying so on and so forth. And that's about it. To be honest, doing this kind of makes me want a podcast, but I don't think I would be the best podcast host because I have no clue what I would talk about. I feel like podcasts are very structured, or if you have a guest, you end up talking to the guest and getting their insight on a series of questions. You're pretty much just a interviewer. I don't have any of that. I don't have any crazy stories to tell, right? But maybe that is what I can do to be able to gain some perspective and become a more full person. I don't know, but my buddy wants to do a podcast. I'm going to do that with him. He's out at EDC right now, so that isn't happening for a minute. I don't know when EDC is. I'm assuming it's this weekend. I wish I could go. I should have gone, but it is what it is, man. We have other things in the works. And I guess we're signing off for today. Not much. It is May 18th, 2022, 10:33 p.m. Central Standard Time, 11:33 p.m. for the people out on the East Coast. Minus 2 hours, we're out on the West Coast, 8:33 p.m. And let's not forget the Mountain Standard Time, baby. And that is 9:33. 4 different time zones. Hard to all keep track of, but we're here, man. We're here. Tomorrow we start anew. Tomorrow we'll do better. I need to drink some water because 180 degrees in the sauna for 17 minutes is brutal, and I am disgustingly dehydrated. I can taste my tongue. Oh my gosh! One other thing. Yeah, I had to order because So one thing is I don't drive. I don't have a license. I don't have a car, and I'm very hesitant to doing so just in general. So I ordered some sweet potatoes, some toothpaste, and some cleaning wipes because I have not cleaned my apartment thoroughly in such a long time. And let me tell you that, man, I have a disgusting mouth right now. I didn't brush my teeth this morning. I didn't brush my teeth last morning because my toothpaste is literally empty. I don't know if you've ever had an empty toothpaste container, but I honestly believe I have about 1% of, less than 1% of what was even in there. Let me show you. Bro, look at this. Literally nothing in it. I don't know if you can see. I mean, I can't say literally nothing in it, but there's stuff in it, but it's not a lot, bro. Like, I literally have to like squeeze like this to get anything out. At that point, it is like, look at that. It's so difficult to even get anything. So I've been very conservative with my toothpaste usage. Yeah, disgusting. I know. Don't judge me. You can judge me. I don't care if you judge me. Hey, hard times calls for hard matters, or whatever. However the saying goes. One last thing before I sign off because it's just flowing into my head. Deja vu, man. I don't know if you guys get deja vu a lot, but I get deja vu more than anybody I've ever talked to. I get deja vu at least 2 times a week, and at most, like, wait, once every other week, once every 2 weeks, or at most like 2 times a week, I'll get deja vu. It is fucking nuts, and every time I have it, I feel like I'm about to have a psychotic breakdown. Like I get fucking anxious and paranoid, and I'm just like I start freaking out because it's like I know I've done this before. I don't like the feeling. Um, yeah, but that's it. It's crazy. Deja vu's it's crazy. I think I'm getting a haircut on Friday though. Sides off, long up top, baby. All right, we're out. Hit my microphone. Hope that didn't hurt your ears. Peace. I'm still looking to hit stop recording in 3, 2, 1.